What's up, guys? It's time to talk about the truth about the return of OG ASTD. But before we hop in the video, guys, we are doing another 3x giveaway. If we can get this video to 1,000 likes, I'm going to be giving away another 3x game speed. So make sure you guys like the video, comment down below your Roblox username to enter in. And I want to congratulate the winner of our first giveaway. All right. Yeah, let's go give him his prize. So if you guys want a free 3x of your own, you guys know what to do. So let's go gift him his prize. Here you go. And congratulations. And bang, don't look at my Robux, guys. Let's just say we're ready for a bunch of giveaways. All right, so is OG ASTD really coming back? The answer is yes. Now, what does that mean is the real question. So in today's episode, we're going to be covering what's really happening with Allstar Tower Defense. And, what is really going on with the comeback and what kind of updates can we expect to see? So as of right now, there is an update planned, some smaller updates planned. And they're coming very soon. And let's talk about those first. So first up, Fruit has been DMing a bunch of YouTubers like Admin, etc. Here you go. Here's the post he made on his community tab. I'm gonna drop a like on that one for sure. And make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to his channel as well. So for you guys, I hope our concerns will be heard. So basically, Fruit is asking about the game, updates, etc. And fixing bugs too. So that's pretty good. And I talked a little bit with Fruity myself. I'm not going to leak the DMs, but he had told me a little bit about the updates he had planned. And I'm going to be honest, it's looking pretty decent. So as of right now, after talking to Fruit, it seems like the updates to ASTD as of right now at the start are going to be a little bit smaller. And it really depends on what the community decides as far as like, how much engagement, how much, etc. Revenue the game generates. And that's going to be used to fund the future updates. I talked to Fruit a little bit and he said he wants to bring back some events that are like a little bit more nostalgic. So if you guys remember like the rumbling event, like the Easter event, stuff like that, that's kind of already programmed in the game and that's gonna be pretty easy for him to add. Now the thing is, he can't really bring back the OG like trading units because that's gonna ruin their value. Apparently there's some weirdness going on with trading and duping right now. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. But yeah, so it looks like he's going to be working on an update to bring back some of the old events so we can, kind of run them back. And when I was talking with him, I suggested him giving new prizes, but he's on a little bit of a tight timeline because he wants to, capitalize a little bit on what's going on and kind of, continue the trend of the ASTD comeback. So he's trying to get an update out pretty quick for us. I don't know how fast he said. I know he said like within the next week or two, at least at the latest. But I don't know if he has enough time for the devs to come make a unit, etc. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much he was expecting this game to come back with those bug fixes. But if you guys don't know, ASTD actually released a new peak 22.3k. Actually almost a new peak, but for a weekday, that's insane. So on a weekday, it's hitting the same numbers it did on a weekend. And if you guys don't know, for Roblox games, that's pretty insane. So I'm pretty excited for that. So also, a lot of people are asking about ASTDX. Is ASTDX coming back? And as far as the official announcements are going, yes. Obviously, we talked a little bit about the fact that the Halloween event was done, etc. So it looks like ASTDX does have an update coming as well. So that means both games are going to be getting updated. From what I've been hearing and the rumblings, etc., it looks like Allstar Tower Defense is going to be getting some smaller updates, at least for now. And I think ASTDX is going to be getting the bigger updates. However, depending on how the community decides, like if the All-Star player count is way higher than the ASTDX player count, I think we're going to start seeing OG ASTD getting more of the major updates. But as of right now, based on the announcements, etc., we're getting, it really seems like ASTD is going to be getting smaller updates and ASTDX is going to be getting bigger updates. Obviously, that could change. As you guys can see, 17K versus 500. Pretty insane. And I like to look at this one website. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm hoping they will. It's called Row Trends. This allows you to look at charts easily. So like if we're taking a look at All-Star Tower Defense, we can actually see how much this game is earning. So it's going to have our player CCU count, but I want to look at this right here, guys, the earnings rank. If you guys don't know, the earnings rank is insane right now. Number 158. That is crazy. So I'm gonna hit the last 7 days. So that means it is starting to, and it's climbing up. So ASTD is actually earning actual money now. And I think this is really incentivizing the devs to bring the game back. And we can compare that with ASTDX's numbers. So let's go bring up the ASTDX's numbers. All-Star Tower Defense. X. Now that number might be inflated a little bit because a lot of players are buying like 3X, etc. But I think, oh, it's not even ranked, guys. And I think another game we can compare it to is Anime Rangers. I know Anime Rangers also recently had a comeback. So I believe it's Anime Re-Rangers. Re-Rangers. Oh my gosh, there's probably something weird in there. There we go. So we can compare that to Re-Rangers. Earnings rank number 180. And that's for a game that has way more players, guys. 47,000 players versus like 17,000. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, this is an exponential increase often. So like the higher your earnings rank is exponential, how much more you earn than the next people. And all this with only 5 game passes is kind of crazy. Again, I think this is everybody buying 3X. Hence why we're kind of doing those 3X giveaways like on every video. So hit that like button, 1,000 likes, comment down below your Roblox username, and subscribe, of course, and you'll be good to go on that one. So that's pretty crazy. Now, of course, Re-Rangers isn't really the biggest game out right now. I believe the biggest game out right now is Anime Vanguards. Now, I'll be honest, ASTD is way more free-to-play friendly than Anime Vanguard, so I'm not sure what to expect here. But yeah, obviously, earnings rank number 16. So Allstar still has a long way to go, like, comparatively speaking. But not too bad at all. Actually, like, that's pretty good. So I'm pretty excited about this. Also, guys, I have some questions for you on a personal note. I'm thinking about asking for a 1 million code units. And I want to know what you guys would think about 1 million code units. Now, I already have a developer lined up. I will need a modeler though. So if anybody knows any modelers that can make good anime models, I do need a modeler for that. Yeah, we'll have to figure that part out later. My current modeler is making bank off Anime Tactical right now. So he's too busy to help me out with this model. But I think currently we're thinking of a couple options. I think as far as code units go, the best things that have been suggested to me so far are like 0-2, like comeback, but with a better, like a different skin, like maybe one of her mech skins or one of the combos like that. If you guys have a good idea for a 0-2 skin, let me know. It can't be too complicated, obviously, because it's a code unit. And the other recommendation I had was a Kirito female skin, but like done right, which would be really funny as well. So I don't know if you guys have any preferences, and we still have to get it approved and all, but if you guys have any ideas for my code units or any other units you want, let me know. Obviously, I don't know if it's gonna be an ASTX or ASTD, maybe both. I was talking to the devs. I was talking to the contributors, not the devs. And the contributor was like, bro, you should ask to have it in both games. I'm like, dog, that's a lot, but that'd be insane. That'd be pretty sick though. So if you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know too. And that'd be pretty cool. So let's wrap this video up and with a little bit of a summary, guys. What's going to happen right now? As of right now, ASTD is going to be getting updates, a lot of bug fixes and smaller updates like bringing back old events and other things as it gets warmed up. But as the game gets warmed up again, we can expect to see better and better updates. Obviously, the more the player count rises, the more motivated Fruit Jaeger is going to get to pop out some insane, crazy updates. And once all the devs come back to working for ASTD, it's going to be a lot better. Because as of right now, all the devs for ASTD are working on other projects, which is kind of the real issue. So once the devs start coming back and they kind of get in the flow state. So like that's the problem right now is we're not in the flow state. Like where everybody's working on the ASTD updates. They're all working on scattered projects and they have to come back to the OG ASTD. So that's going to take us a little bit of time. For us to wait for, at least on that end. But once all the devs start coming back, we should be in a good spot, or maybe they'll find new devs. So if you're a new developer and you are actually can cook, DM me. Right now I'm looking for modelers to help on ASTD and other games. And yeah, so if you're a good modeler, you can make high quality models like this, like these, then you guys can DM me. I can hook you up with some work. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, as of right now, smaller ASTD updates and bigger ASTDX updates. And of course, that will change in the future depending on which game has the most players, etc. Catch you guys in the next one, and peace.